Back here live, we are following up on another story that could impact your wallet. It's a story impacting so many of us, whether it's Crystal Beach, Bay Beach, Thunder Bay. So many of us spend at least part of our summer over the border in Canada. If you don't own property there, chances are you know somebody who does. Well, now the government of Canada is proposing a 1% tax on those property owners who don't use the property for at least half the year. It's a movement to stop foreign owners from buying up these properties, contributing to the hot housing market over there. According to Statistics Canada, foreign buyers currently own 1 in 10 recently built condos in Canada and 1 in 20 homes in total. The hottest spot for foreign-owned homes in all of Ontario is actually right across the border in Fort Erie, where 9% of homes are owned by someone from outside of Canada. Here in Western New York, your Congressman Brian Higgins and Chris Jacobs are warning Canadians that if this tax goes through, brace for retaliation. Just as Western New Yorkers can start to access their properties on the other side of the Peace Bridge after years of restrictions, they're likely to be hit again. You call this a slap in the face to Americans?
Yeah.
A slap in the face. Congressman Chris Jacobs is referring to Canada's Underused Housing Tax. If it gets passed in Canada's Parliament, Americans will have to spend 180 days or 6 months at their properties over the border or be subject to a 1% property tax.
This proposed tax is in direct violation with the United States, Mexican, and Canadian Free Trade Agreement. It discriminates between Canadian citizens and U.S. citizens.
The proposed bill was intended to cool a hot housing market fueled by foreign investors. The average semi-detached house in Toronto sold for $1.7 million in 2021, a 15% increase over the year before.
The first thing we're hearing is worry.
Mark Furman with KIS Tax Services in Fort Erie says his American cottage-owning clients are concerned about what they're on the hook for.
We've got a lot of clients who've owned property here in Canada 20, 40 years, and they're not necessarily high-income clients, but over those 20 and 40 years, the properties have tripled and quadrupled in value, and they don't have the income coming in to cover this kind of tax.
If the bill does become law, Higgins and Jacobs, usually political foes, are taking a unified stand about potential retaliation against the Canadians. If this bill does pass, will you support a retaliatory tax?
Well, I'm certainly going to explore it, yes. I mean, I have to protect my people.
Because there's a lot of people that, for instance, own houses up in Ellicottville that are Canadians. We could pass a law that would impact them.
Higgins and Jacobs are lobbying their Canadian counterparts, hoping to avoid what Higgins calls a race to the bottom of retaliatory taxing and get this bill amended before it becomes law. Two important things about this bill that I do want to make note of for all of you property owners who are potentially subject to this tax. Number one, this tax would not impact you until next year. That's when you would have to file for this year's tax season. As well, there are a number of exemptions that, frankly, can be open to interpretation, according to the accountant that I spoke with. You're going to want to keep a close eye on what those exemptions are and if those impact you. Jeff, I will continue to follow this story. We will make sure to bring you all the latest information on this, if it gets passed and how it gets passed, if it is as written. We'll send it back inside to you.